This is a case of deciding whether there's going to be a Nigeria after February 23rd. If you read my interview or my statement, why we are supporting Obi is based on constitutional and logical reasons, not on any sentiment. On the basis of how we came together as Nigeria and why we are in this country together today. It is not a question of the yesterday program. And it's a pity that many of you, many agitators of talking of Nigeria today, they carry my passion. My colleagues are gone. I don't know why God has spared my life till now. You don't know how we came together. The colonialists didn't colonize us as Nigeria. They colonized us as Yoruba, Igbo, Hausa, Ijaw, and others. But Lord God brought us together in 1914, thinking that being united, it will be greater. And we bought it. But the British government made the mistake to be ruling us under a unitary form of government. And I want you, your generation in particular, because all the struggle I'm making, not for me, it is for you people. If we must live in peace together, we must live in peace together, all that the same understanding, not one section dominating the other. That is the basis of this election. That is the basis of our son. That is the basis of our Afenifere. So when they were ruling us together under a unity form of government, under the Macpherson Constitution, I've repeated it, there was trouble. And when they said they are giving us self-government in the 50s, we moved the motion that we want self-government now. The North said they are not ready because they are not as advanced as the South. And colonial office then under the colonial secretary, Littleton, brought us to London after the crisis in the House of Assembly. When the motion for self-government was supported by the East and the West, Dr. Zikwe led by leading the NCSC and all these, but Saudana said no. The passage of that motion led to the to Saudana walking out on the people saying, no, no Nigeria, Araba, this is on record. But Saudana persuaded him, and I'm saying it for umpteen time. Some of our people are now accusing Awono why don't you allow them to go at that time? But Awono could see the beauty in the unity of the country. He convinced Saudana, said, look, you don't need to go because you are not that advanced. There is a system of government by which can live together where every region, every ethnic group can develop at its own space. That was what brought in the question of federalism when they get to Lancaster House. And Saudana bought it. And we stated there under this condition that we are going to live together. But because it was not ready in 1956, the East and the West got their self-government in 1956. And they got their own in 1959. And after getting their self-government in 1959, the colonial was granted independence in 1960. These are facts that which I witnessed. I didn't read it in the story. So, when the crisis was on, and Shifauno warned them that we are different national, we are not the same nation. The Yoruba nation, Igbo nation, Hausa nation, Fulani, Ijaw, and others. And that the only thing that can bring us together in peace, mind you, Togbe, in peace, because the non can say they have the power, they have the imaginary population, they don't agree. In peace is to get us autonomy for each region under the federation. That was why we agreed on the federal system. And where we put in federal character. The functions of each region was distributed. And it was under that system that Shifaulo performed the wonders in the 1950s. Free education in the Western region. The governor Okpara in the East, fantastic agricultural government. So then all the governors of the North growing up. And we are living in peace. And the revenue allocation was decided on derivation, which is something which the Niger Delta are now talking of they call now resource control. We have fought for it in 1954 and was included in the Constitution. And we are going on. Now, all those things that were divided and give us peace were on. And we agree that the federal government, which cannot be divided, will be shared on equal terms. That was what brought in federal character. It was under that constitution that premiership was created. How long became the premier? Go into issue, unfortunately, they have cancelled issue in our system. Many of you can read this. What I'm telling you now is what you have read in the school. But the military changed this constitution in 1966. Mark it. That is the beginning of our war. That is the beginning of our problem. That is why those of you who grew after 1966 who were born then, or many of you are toddlers at the time we had independence, cannot appreciate my passion. Well, and it is because we believe on living peace. That's why we say all this must be done according to the Constitution. The Constitution that we agree with, we are living in peace, until 1966 when the military came in, was what brought this problem. And after 1998, 1999, when the military now said they want to go back to the barracks, we say, well, look, you brought in this constitution and imposed it on us. Said that when you are going back to the barracks, go back with your baggage. Bring us the constitution that which we came together. If you are not prepared to give us that, we have to sit down again and agree on the type of constitution under which we are going to live together. That was why the agitation there was Sovereign National Conference when Obasanjo was in power. And Obasanjo said, no, there can be no true sovereignty. And I explained to him then, as I am explaining now, you can now understand. The sovereignty we are talking of is, we don't want a constitution that any government will dictate. Let all the ethnic nationalities come together. Let us agree on a constitution as we had in 2014. The constitution we agreed there will be the guiding principle that will bring us together. The APC themselves, they are not agreed on the Jagaban. They are just deceiving him. I've said that before. He's just seeing it now. Now that they are now trying to create some confusion in many ways. One, the Northerners don't want to leave the government. That is the denial in many of you, including all those who are in the peace committee. They don't want to accept the fact that the Northerner doesn't want to leave government. If not, why are they sponsoring another? They don't want Jagaban because they know he's not qualified. I said that. On the basis of this rotation, the Southwest has had its own share. That is my grievance against Jagaban, besides other factors. The Yorubas don't cheat people. We have agreed that when this is in the north, the south comes in. And when they are beginning this new 1999 constitution, we started the disappointment with Abiola. They started with Obasanjo. When Obasanjo ran, it went to Yadua, that back to the north. After Yar'Adua came back to the south, he went to Jonathan. After Jonathan, he went to Buhari. After Buhari, now he should come to the south. If there is no conspiracy against the southeast, why is it that the two parties don't choose anybody from the southeast? That is why they are causing confusion. And before then, the southeast people and the Igbos have been agitating that they are being sidelined. They don't want them in Nigeria. They want to go. That is the background to iPod. That is the background to Ibrahim Kanu. And I've said it before, and I told Buhari, this agitation of iPod, Ibrahim Kanu, Igbo in the southwest, will die down the moment you restructure the country back to federalism. He did not accept. I said, the moment you do that today, you silence them. Now, to me, I have said before, until we change this constitution, there should be no election. But there's nobody to support me. Say that I'm talking for anarchy, okay? Now let us have an election. I consider that. We are now buying all sorts of things. Not only that they are maneuvering to vote for another, they are also organizing that when labor is strong, they go and cause trouble there so that they can cancel all sorts of shenanigans. This is why I'm saying, I just summarize it all. If by any act of omission or commission, you be out, there can be no peace in the country. The South we don't agree, the Southwest we don't agree, because we don't agree for another to come and rule us for another 8 years. How can we? Are we doing this? I take Abubakar, who says a unifier. You are a unifier, you manipulated the constitution of your party in order to make you qualified. Because under your constitution, your party says President in the North, Chairman in the South. Chairman in the South, President in the North. When it comes to this occasion, I will say, no, we will change the constitution. And it is also known that he rigged himself in the primary. All these basis of corruption cannot keep us together. So that's why I'm just saying, well, let us go on this constitutional matter. Let's go on peaceably. I have no army, I have no nothing, but the people are tired of this fraudulent constitution imposed on us, which they will see want to continue. We want to be in Nigeria. The economics of state supports it, but we want to be in Nigeria on equal basis. Not any ethnic group dominating the other. That is the crux of the matter.
Thank you for watching. If you're new to this channel, consider subscribing so you won't miss out any of our latest video.
My name is Ayo Adebanjo. I'm a video director and TV producer of Akomolowe on African Magic. Keep watching Drivetv.
olólùfẹ́ Drivetv àti gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí Fẹ́mi Sola ẹ máa wo Drivetv. Keep watching Drivetv.
My name is Wole Agba. Taking this time out to tell you all that you keep watching Drivetv. What drive ẹ̀wọ̀ ní ògo ẹ̀? What drive ẹ̀wọ̀ fulfilment? What drive ẹ̀wọ̀ bí tó bá lọ? Ó ní iṣẹ́ rìn. Ibi ni kò máa wò Drivetv. Thank you. Chloe.
Drivetv, driving you around the world.